Beyond nostalgia and basic utility, there exists a tier of lever-action rifles that operate in a league entirely of their own. Forget everything you thought you knew about classic cowboy guns. This is no longer just about tradition. We're stepping into the world of serious firepower, where these lever guns can rival the brute strength of bolt-action heavyweights. Some of these beasts are capable of delivering over 4,000 foot-pounds of energy, 3 times the punch of a .44 Magnum. This is the final form of the lever-action rifle. Bighorn Armory Model 90, chambered in .460 Smith & Wesson Magnum. Bighorn Armory's Model 90, built to chamber the massive .460 Smith & Wesson Magnum, is what happens when old-school lever design meets modern ballistic muscle. The company was founded by Greg Bell in the late 2000s with one purpose in mind: revive the lever gun as a high-powered platform that could handle the kind of high-pressure loads normally reserved for revolvers. Drawing influence from the legendary Winchester designs of 1886 and 1892, Bighorn delivered a lever-action rifle with serious stopping power. In a 22-inch barrel, the .460 Smith & Wesson Magnum reaches performance levels handguns could only dream of. With bullet weights ranging between 200 and 260 grains, muzzle velocity can exceed 2,400 feet per second, churning out over 3,500 foot-pounds of force. That puts it in the same ballpark or even above the power levels of something like the 4570 Government. Precision machined from stainless steel and paired with handsome walnut or rugged laminate furniture, this rifle blends traditional lines with contemporary craftsmanship. Shooters can run iron aperture sights or opt for a forward-mounted optic using the included Scout-style rail. Retail pricing typically starts around $3,250, with upgrades pushing that number even higher. These rifles are produced in limited batches, so snagging one might mean waiting or hunting through specialty dealers. Many hunters rely on the Model 90 to bring down heavy game like moose, elk, or black bear. Ranchers have also adopted it for dealing with wild hogs or other tough critters. Thanks to its strong action and the enormous energy of the .460 cartridge, this rifle hits with authority. And while it's primarily designed around full-power Magnum loads, it also accepts .454 Casull and .45 Colt cartridges for added versatility. Recoil is no joke, but the rifle's robust frame handles it better than most, keeping operation smooth and reliable in the field. Doug Turnbull's Winchester 1886, chambered in .475 Turnbull. Doug Turnbull's take on the Winchester 1886 blends breathtaking aesthetics with dangerous game performance. The rifle starts life as a classic Winchester platform, but Turnbull modifies the internals to chamber a round based on the 5110 case trimmed and neck down to .475. The result? A 400-grain projectile flying at roughly 2,050 feet per second, hitting with over 4,000 foot-pounds of energy. That's power worthy of big game safaris. Turnbull's rebuilds are true works of art. The action is color case-hardened, the wood is beautifully figured, and everything is hand-fitted with a level of detail rare in today's world. It's a classic-looking rifle that hits like a freight train. Despite the muscle, the recoil is often compared to a solid 12-gauge slug. Not pleasant, but definitely manageable for experienced shooters. At 50 yards, it's common to produce 1-inch groups, pretty incredible for a lever gun shooting this heavy a load. With practice, some shooters even reach out to 100 yards and maintain impressive accuracy. A base conversion will set you back around $1,800, while a fully built, turnkey rifle may climb above $3,700. And since these are made one at a time, be prepared for a wait. Big game hunters have taken this rifle after everything from wild boar to Cape buffalo, trusting the dense, heavy bullets to crush bone and penetrate deeply. What makes this gun special is that it retains the quick-handling feel of a lever rifle while delivering terminal energy normally reserved for bolt-action safari rifles. If you're the type of shooter who values both heritage and horsepower, this one checks all the boxes. Winchester Model 71 converted to .450 Alaskan. The Winchester Model 71 is already a favorite among lever-action fans. But when Harold Johnson came along with the .450 Alaskan conversion, he transformed it into an absolute powerhouse. Originally released in 1935 in .348 Winchester, the Model 71 had untapped potential. Johnson took that .348 case, expanded it to accept .458 caliber bullets, and created a beast of a cartridge. The 450 Alaskan can launch a 400-grain slug at up to 2,200 feet per second, producing energy well above 4,000 foot-pounds, right in the wheelhouse of traditional African game loads. In thick woods or at close range with dangerous animals, the lever-action platform offers rapid handling that bolt guns can't match. The recoil? Yeah, it's heavy but manageable with a good pad or a weightier rifle build. In terms of field performance, accuracy is more than respectable within common hunting ranges. The action cycles fast, which is a huge advantage if you need a follow-up shot. There's a catch, though there are no factory-produced rifles in 450 Alaskan. If you want one, you'll need to locate a Model 71 and hire a skilled gunsmith for the conversion, which usually costs around $3,000 or more. Turnbull Restoration is among the top names trusted to do this kind of work. Alaskan guides often rely on the 450 Alaskan for brown bear or moose, where having immediate and overwhelming power matters. Others are drawn in by the lore this was once the bush pilot's big stick rifle. What you end up with is a rugged, old-school lever gun loaded with the kind of power that puts some bolt guns to shame. Even though newer designs may steal the spotlight, this classic conversion still commands respect among serious backwoods hunters and lever-action collectors alike. The Black Thunder in 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum. Another heavy hitter from Bighorn Armory making waves in the lever-action world is the Black Thunder, chambered in the mighty 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum. Rather than sticking to the old-school look of walnut furniture and blued steel, this rifle sports a tough olive drab green laminated stock, along with a built-in muzzle brake and a Picatinny rail ready for optics. Originally developed for oversized revolvers, the 500 Smith & Wesson round achieves even greater velocity in the Black Thunder's 16-inch barrel, often topping 2,300 feet per second depending on the load. Ammunition offerings range from 200-grain bullets for medium game to monstrous 700-grain slugs for the most extreme encounters. Weighing close to 8 pounds with glass mounted, the recoil is noticeably tamed, especially with the help of the muzzle brake and the soft Patchmare decelerator recoil pad. As with most rifles from Bighorn Armory, these are crafted in small batches, so waitlists are common, though they occasionally pop up through high-end dealers. Expect to pay somewhere between $3,000 and $3,500, reflecting both the premium materials and limited production. The rifle's design merges traditional lever-action functionality with a more modern, tactical appearance, making it suitable for fast follow-up shots in dense brush or tight quarters, particularly where large predators might be lurking. Some hunters have praised it as a top-tier choice for wild hogs, where its fast handling and brute impact make all the difference. The muzzle brake dramatically reduces barrel rise, which helps shooters stay on target for a possible second shot. While the styling may seem unconventional to some, the Black Thunder retains the trusted reliability of a classic lever gun while offering cutting-edge ergonomics and uncompromising stopping power. It's a niche platform, but those who run it quickly learn to appreciate its fusion of old-school dependability and revolver-grade firepower. Marlin 1895 GBL converted to 50 Alaskan. When a Marlin 1895 GBL undergoes a full conversion to chamber the powerful 50 Alaskan cartridge, the result is a purpose-built rifle for serious encounters with the continent's most dangerous game and even some species found overseas. Built on the tried-and-true 4570 government platform, this rifle gets upgraded to handle the expanded case based on the old 348 Winchester, creating a cartridge that can push 400 to 500 grain bullets past 2,000 feet per second, producing north of 4,000 foot-pounds of energy. Although SSK Firearms is one of the most respected names in these conversions, there are other competent gunsmiths who specialize in tuning actions, fitting barrels, and fine-tuning recoil management for this kind of power. The end result is a lever action that can deliver hard-hitting shots at moderate distances and do it fast. Due to the force generated with every shot, a thick recoil pad and a reinforced stock are essential for both shooter comfort and durability. Since no mainstream gunmakers offer a factory version, anyone wanting a 50 Alaskan Marlin must first buy the base model and then invest an additional $3,000 to $4,500 to complete the conversion. Still, the rifle retains its handiness, along with the quick cycling advantages of the lever-action platform. Hunters operating in bear country or other remote areas where fast follow-up shots might be life-saving often choose this setup as a powerful alternative to slower bolt-action safari rifles. Field reports confirm that these rifles can take down massive bears with a single shot when placed correctly. Though recoil is definitely stout, many seasoned shooters find it more controllable than the harsh jolt of some Magnum bolt-action loads. The rifle serves as a perfect blend of traditional American lever gun roots and modern game-stopping performance. Ruger No. 1 in .458 Winchester Magnum. Ruger's legendary No. 1 single-shot rifle chambered in .458 Winchester Magnum delivers a combination of classic precision and massive stopping power, purpose-built for dangerous game. First introduced in the late 1960s, the No. 1 is based on the elegant and rugged British Fairhurst-style falling block action, a design long associated with safari rifles and big-game hunting across the globe. In this particular configuration, the rifle tips the scales at roughly 9 pounds and sports a 24-inch barrel. With factory loads pushing 500 grain bullets at around 2,150 feet per second, the resulting energy exceeds 5,000 foot-pounds, more than enough for Cape Buffalo or grizzly. As a single-shot platform, it places emphasis on accuracy, shot placement, and discipline, but the falling block action remains one of the strongest and most reliable designs ever made. Ammunition for the .458 Winchester Magnum is costly, often priced at over $100 per box of 20. Because of this, many seasoned shooters reload their own cartridges to keep costs down and fine-tune performance. Ruger has since halted regular production of the No. 1 in this chambering, though pre-owned rifles still surface periodically on the secondary market, with prices usually falling between $1,500 and $3,000. Due to the sheer recoil of this caliber, a premium recoil pad is essential, and many shooters opt for custom pads to make extended range sessions tolerable. At just about 41 inches in total length, it's surprisingly handy for a rifle of such power, making it a strong choice for dense terrain or close-range work. Whether outfitted with a low-magnification optic or traditional aperture sights, the Ruger No. 1 is celebrated for its accuracy and build quality. For those who appreciate old-world craftsmanship paired with overwhelming terminal energy, this rifle remains a benchmark in the world of big-bore single shots. Conclusion: from retrofitted beasts to boutique precision builds, these 8 lever-action rifles stretch the limits of what this classic platform can deliver. Whether your interest lies in brush-busting hog guns or elephant-grade hunting rigs, each firearm on this list brings something unique to the table. So, which one truly reigns supreme in the realm of raw stopping force? The answer might just challenge your expectations.